Hello people, welcome to the Creator of Bricks, and I'm going to be reviewing the Black Series Darth Vader from the Obi-Wan show. I thought this would be a cool video to do, because I've never done a non-DC action figure review, so I'm curious how this would do. Plus I don't really do too much Star Wars. I used to do a little bit more Star Wars stuff, but I don't really do it much anymore. So I'm curious how this is gonna do, but yeah, I thought I'd do a review of this because I bought it. So this was 25. There's a story behind this. So originally I was gonna review the DC Multiverse Rebirth Aquaman, and it was taking forever, and Amazon canceled it. So they gave me my money back, and I noticed that this figure was on sale for $17 on Amazon, so I thought I'd buy it because retail I believe is $25. So I wanted to get a deal on it, and I've been wanting this figure because I am a Star Wars boy, plus Anakin / Darth Vader is my favorite Star Wars character. So I believe this is the standard Black Series packaging. Let me zoom out. So this is the standard Black Series packaging. You got your bio on the back. I don't know who wouldn't know who Darth Vader is, but I did put it on there. Then you got the side with the image of Vader. Then you got the main plastic thing, which I don't know if they're gonna be. I haven't looked into Hasbro's no plastic packaging too much. I know they've done it on the Marvel figures. I don't know, or I don't remember rather, if they've started doing them with the Black Series, but I think they have, but I haven't seen it yet, I believe. So yeah, that's the packaging for the Black Series Vader from Obi-Wan, as you can see on the front. So here's Darth Vader in traditional lighting, or like regular lighting, because I had him all in this red color here instead of white. So yeah, here's him in just some regular lighting so you can see him. So to get my first thoughts out, the main thing that I like so far, I'm going to start with for the positives. I absolutely adore this cape. This cape is amazing. I always love when companies give us like a good cloth cape. It's so big it doesn't fit in the frame here. Plus, see, I probably shouldn't be doing this with this, but I am. Here's how big the wingspan, or the cape span is. It is ridiculous. I'll put the cloak around him all the way so you can see how much space this takes up with the cape all the way around him. Yeah, there is him doing sort of like a Batman cloak thing. But it is a huge cloak for this thing. This guy uses a ton of cloth, and that is awesome. I love that they did that for this, and it's real flowy too. You get a nice flowiness to him. You get this cape. The cape's cloth, obviously, and then you get the actual robes are actually cloth too. So they went all the way and almost made the whole thing cloth. I don't think there's any parts that are supposed to be cloth that are plastic, so that is awesome. So that is my main love with this. I just love the look. I know it's like it's just Darth Vader, but I love the look nonetheless. So yeah, and they got the details down. They got all the paneling and stuff down on here. You can see that. The details on the on the boards. So there's that. I just keep messing with the cape. So then you get your here, I'll go over the articulation real quick. So you get your up here. My camera's going crazy. You get the bend, and then you can swivel it right there, and then your Hasbro sort of wrist joint. It doesn't go up or down or anything. It just goes swivels at the palm. Is what we'll describe that as. Moving at the palm there. He doesn't have an ab crunch or even like a, I don't know what it's called, like a ab swivel, but he does have a, he has a waist swivel though. It would have been nice if they could have put a ab crunch in there, but Darth Vader really doesn't need one, so I am okay with that. Then you get the crotch piece. They did a good job on that. You can see all the wrinkles and stuff on it, like how it is in the films. I believe this is the reuse as well from a previous A New Hope, I believe, Darth Vader, which is appropriate. So Hasbro's known for their reuse of molds. But you can see the detail on here, the sort of wrinkly look there. Then you get the smooth boots there, and then for the articulation here, you get your leg, you get your thigh swivel, then you get your double jointed knees. There you are. And then you get your signature sort of Hasbro joint here, where it goes, doesn't really go up, but it goes back pretty good. And then you get your pivot at the ankle here. Really well sculpted booties. So, and then you get your made in China stuff at the bottom of the foot. So, pretty good articulation. Could be better. Oh, I forgot the head. The head can go, so if you have it here, which is kind of like your stable position, you can go like down that much, which isn't really that great. You can go that much, and then you can go side to side. I don't think, well, okay, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's probably gonna damage the cape. So yeah, you probably don't want to damage the cape. best part of the figure, just flap it around. So he is a beautiful boy. Something I don't like about the articulation is the breaking his arm kind of thing that he can do. That is a neat point of articulation, but I don't really like it. And then a complaint I also, okay, there's a few complaints I have as well. This part, I can't really blame it because it's an action figure, but this part doesn't really line up to the actual part of the pauldron on Vader's suit here, where it's supposed to like go down. It's the same piece right here and right here. So I can't really blame them because it'd probably break the articulation maybe. So I could kind of see why, but it's kind of weird. And then the other two issues I have are with the head. The head itself isn't badly molded. It's actually just some paint stuff. So I had a QC issue here where I have silver right here and then the other side is black. So I think both sides are supposed to be silver. Either that or it's supposed to be black, so I don't know. But I think they're supposed to be both silver, because I don't know why they paint one silver and then not the other one. Doesn't make any sense. And then the actual color of the eyes, I don't know if I can get it here. It's like a tan color. This lighting's a little bit too dark to show that. Here, I'll have a photo like right here showing what the actual color of the eye is. And it's not really a good color for the eyes. It's supposed to be red in the show, which this is based on, and it's more of a tan color, or like a brown yellow, which is tan. I don't know why I'm describing what it is, but yeah, it's a real off color for the color of the eyes. So I wish they wouldn't have done that. That's a weird color choice. I wish they just went with like a bloody sort of red, or like a, I don't know, some kind of red. Other than that, I do have some red paint. I'm tempted to paint the eyes red, but I don't want to ruin the head sculpt. But yeah, it's mostly a good head, minus that issue. And then, yeah, and then for the, I keep saying and then for accessories, he doesn't come with much, because they probably spent all their money on the fabric cape, which I thank them for. So what we get here is we get the hilt of the lightsaber. Here's the hilt. It is focusing now. It is very well done for such a small scale, or for how small it is, rather. It is done pretty well. And then you get the actual blade. So you get like the actual blade here, and then you just, they come together, but you can disassemble them, and then you get this. So look at that saber. Very well done. And then something else cool you can do too is you can actually put it on his belt. You put on Vader's belt here. So if I remove, or not remove, but if I move his arm, you can see that little hook, and then I could put it on here. There we go. It's not really, let's see. Yeah, it's not really too stable, but you don't really need it to be. Probably just gonna have it on a shelf anyway. This isn't really meant for kiddos. Yeah, this is a well done figure. I really do like this. I'm not the biggest Hasbro fan, but I myself am more of a McFarlane guy. I am not a fan of how much Hasbro reuses stuff on their Marvel figures. That just annoys me a lot. And this is a reuse too, but it is an appropriate one. I don't know why he's not standing. Probably because he's on Lego studs. But this is an appropriate reuse, so I can get away with it. Plus, I do want a Darth Vader because I do not have a Darth Vader in my collection, so it was a necessity. So my final verdict is I think this is a good figure. It has a couple flaws, mostly on the head here, with the paint apps being a little off. He fell over again. This guy likes to fall over. His ankle at the bottom is a little wonky, but it's not too loose, so I don't think I needed to talk about it. It's just like a standard thing. It's just like a slightly looser than the other one, so it's a little bit of a balance problem. I wish Hasbro would include stands with their figures. I think that would be a good way of solving that. But I move on. I move on from subject. So yeah, I think this is a good figure. I would rate it a 8 or 9 out of 10. I am leaning towards a 9 because it doesn't really have any problems, minus the few things I've listed off in the video. So I would recommend this, and this is a pretty good first Black Series from me. So I am happy that I bought this for the price that I did as well. The $17. A few years ago that wouldn't have been too much of a deal, because most action figures a few years ago were just $20, especially from Hasbro. The Marvel Legends used to be 20. So yeah, inflation is quite a thing. So yeah, I like this figure a lot. 9 out of 10. I would recommend him for you to purchase. He is on Amazon right now for $17. That is definitely, or at least in the US. I'm not sure about other countries, but in the US right now, he is $17. so I would definitely recommend him if you get him for that price. So thank you for watching. This is Creator of Bricks, and peace out.
Yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. Finally feeling free and it feels so right. Oh, time to do the things I like. Gonna see a princess, everything's alright. Oh, no job but I answer to. Ain't a fixture in the palace. No, it's just a